So, good news, people.
Yeah.
We're going to the Boondockers Bash.
Woo!
Oh yeah, and we've sold the house as well.
Yeah, just that little thing.
Yeah. So yeah, the first thing I wanted to say was we're going to the Boondockers Bash, and the reason why we thought we'd mention that is because a lot of you have been saying, how can you join us on these get-togethers, camping meets, whatever you want to call them, because obviously you want to come see us. So all the YouTubers that you probably know and love,
and more as well,
yeah,
that we
more.
don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
Boondockers Wanderers are going. Explore said they were going, but I don't know whether they're going to get
Yeah.
there. So there's quite a few. Is it 50 or so?
I think 80 so far actually.
Yeah, so
80 booked. Yeah.
So it's going to be brilliant.
So if you do want to come and meet us, and you keep saying that you do want to come meet us, then there you go. There's going to be like communal area where you can have like communal fire, and if you've got an instrument like a guitar or something, you can play guitar and entertain us all.
Flute.
Oh yeah, anything like that.
Yep.
Bring your own food, bring your own booze, obviously type of thing. But I think there's a communal barbecue area or something like that. And because we're obviously now moving out. Just a little bit scary. We're trying to sell all our stuff, so if you've got anything campervan related, or I guess anything related to whatever you want to sell, bit like bric-a-brac, car boot, van boot,
van boot, crafty bits,
anything.
They said anything goes, didn't they?
Anything you want to bring along. If you want to set up a stall, if you've got a stall and you maybe want to sell food, or you got a craft stall or anything like that, then obviously get in touch with Kirsty and Purdy. There's a link up there now, which is their video, and in their video you'll find all the details of the date, how much it is, and how you book and that kind of stuff, their contact info. So all that goes, and we're going to be bringing a ruckload of stuff. I've been going through the garage all week at the moment, and I've got like 4 or 5 boxes. I've got camping chairs, lots of stuff for wiring a camper van, tools, tables.
Why do we have so many tables?
I don't know.
It don't make any sense.
4 camping tables. So anyway, yeah, that's that bit out of the way. So if you do want to come and meet us,
and everybody else,
it's
going to be a bloody marvellous weekend.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But back to our news. Yes,
the
house is sold. Yay! So there's a little bit of a double-edged sword to this one, because I'm going to be negative for a few minutes. Much like the auto fail, where I like to point out when people have done something wrong, I'd like to point out that Purple Bricks can't sell a house.
Oh, good Lord, no.
So they had our house on the market for 8 weeks, and I had to write the description for the house, I had to take the photos of the house, I had to chase everyone that turned up for a viewing, and I had to chase them to see if they were coming for the viewings. I had to do it all because their system's just rubbish. They don't chase people up, they don't speak to them. They're just kind of like, oh, there's the internet, just sort yourselves out.
So it is terrible. And I think there's some points in life where people need to be involved. Yeah. I love the idea of an online estate agency, but it's not there yet. No. It's just not there, and it was poo.
Yeah, so the old-fashioned way.
Second viewing. Yeah,
the second viewing, and I think about a week and a half on the market with the new estate agent. Good old-fashioned estate agent with people that care. Sold, full asking price, no problem.
And they got all the information for us and more. We were blown away at how much information they managed to get for us when we sold it. Yeah. Brilliant.
So, my little just negativity thing there. Purple Bricks, I wouldn't recommend them if you're selling your house. However, it's sold! And we've been told you've got 8 to 12 weeks to get out now.
This one turned round and said, oh, it's all right, we'll be ready in 2 weeks. And I'm just like,
If we had nothing else, if we didn't have any work, any friends, or
any life,
no life
need to eat and go to the toilet.
Yeah, we do it in 2 weeks.
Or sleep.
Or sleep, yeah.
We would literally need 2 weeks solid to go do everything, so...
However, we don't, so I'm glad we've got 8 weeks or 12 weeks.
Yeah, me too, because I've still got sewing to do before my sewing machine disappears.
Yeah.
But yeah, I keep flipping between, oh my God, what are we doing, to, oh my God, what are we doing?
It's scary, and there's no there's absolutely no sugarcoating the fact that it's scary. Why are things scary? Well, you're scared because you don't know what's going to happen.
Outside your comfort zone.
Yeah, outside your comfort zone. That other people might have a hand in what happens to you. All those types of things. Now, yes, I am a control freak.
I hadn't noticed.
Yeah, but that's kind of like who I am. So for me, I can control, where we go in the van. I can put fuel in. I can decide how I lock the doors and all that, but I can't control anything else. And that's one of my concerns: is security for us all in the van. The second one is just what the heck are we going to do?
Nothing.
No, because I'll get bored. That's like taking me to Blinking to Spain and saying, can we sit on the beach for 2 weeks?
But we're never going to do that though, are we? But there's got to be a little bit of time, because I came home from work today and I was climbing the walls, and all it takes is one or two customers. Customer is not always right. I defend my decision to the highest. I've been doing my job for 15 years. The customer is not always right. However, any customers of mine would always be right all the time. But yeah, so I came home in a foul mood, and it was work related, and I can't wait. I can't wait to not have that bit, but I'm gonna miss work. I think, for anything, because like I said, I've been there for 15 years, but I get an adventure in return. That's a nice swap.
It's quite interesting the fact that probably over the last 2 weeks I've found there's about 4, isn't it, couples that are pretty much doing the same as us. They've either taken a year off, or they have just sold up, given up work and bought a van and gone and done it. And that kind of gives me a little bit of hope and inspiration in the fact that we're giving them advice about where we've been, and then we look on Instagram and they're there, and it's great to see that. And then the flip side of that is you see what they've been up to and where they've been, and then they've been doing it for like a year or something like that, and you think, well, it is doable. All right then. Yeah. It's not like as big and scary, it's just we don't know.
I mean, we know people that live in vans, but that tends to be a little bit different because they have a place of work as well. So they live in a van, they stay local to where they're working, which also looks fantastic because, I mean, they post some enviable stuff. And they just find themselves in some wonderful situations, and it's just like, how freeing is that? And that's what I can't wait for.
But one of your concerns is that, I suppose for me, this doesn't affect me. It does a little bit because I am concerned about it, but I've been doing what I've been doing now for years, so I am alright wherever I go. Majority of the ways I can work, whereas you're actually stopping work.
Yeah.
You're saying, see ya.
Although I have put myself to them for consultancy because it's kind of a niche role what I've got, so I've put that to them for any cover that they need or anything like that, so there may be the odd time that I will be required to do some work, but yeah, apart from that,
you're going to do maybe your little children's books,
yes, or become a drunk lush. That sounds way more fun, doesn't it?
That's not what we spoke about. What we actually spoke about was a lot of people have been asking us lately about how do you do this, how do you do that, especially with like the latest, I'm going to call it refit revision 3 of the van, where you've done a lot more of your fabric design work and stuff like that. Yeah. And a lot of people have been asking about that. So what we thought is, in a way to keep Mandy kind of like paying a pension and stuff like that, is that we do like I suppose you could call it consultants, where if you're building a van, we'll come and see you and now spend the day with you, and then you don't feel quite so bad then. Yeah. You get me as well for that. I'm like free. You pay for Mandy, but I'm free.
Yeah, don't ask me anything about electronics because you really don't want to switch anything on in your van if you do. But no, we're way more fun than consultants anyway. That doesn't kind of cover it because
no, it's weird. It's just like we've had a lot of questions of people saying, "I wish I could do that. Wish you could show me how."
Yeah.
And it's a way to meet you guys. Yeah. To help you out.
Gives us something to do.
Because obviously all these are concerns. We've got monetary concerns, stuff to do. Where to go, what to do, and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, there's also lots of times when we're not worried about that because we are just going to go find beaches and chill out and walk the dog and stuff like that. But he does get bored very easily. Yeah. So
you, the viewer, loads of places to go camping that we don't know.
Yeah.
So by coming and helping you, and you pass on these places and stuff like that, it all works. It works fine. So that was an idea we had anyway. But we just kind of have to work this one out as we go.
Yeah, and I've managed to convince John, even though there's not so much room for a sewing machine in the van, the daughter's getting the sewing machine, so at least I've still got access to it, which is good. I am taking sufficient amount of things so I can hand sew.
Yeah.
When we're on the road, it just takes longer.
So you're going to be a little crafty.
So I'm going to be crafty, but I'm getting some ideas of things today, of what to do. Just little bits. We could find ourselves on some beachfront in Spain in the lovely sunshine, and I won't be on the sangria just yet because I'm not going to be an alcoholic lush. I get that, and I could have like a little thing out front with all the little things I've made and do stuff like that. Keep me entertained.
And that your thing about Spanish beach and that's something else I wanted to say was, I think there's enough in the United Kingdom to keep us busy. However, it gets blinking cold. So in the colder months, we probably are going to go and visit the warmer climates like Spain and Portugal.
And Greece, although you don't like the idea
Greece
of having
is a long way.
I know, but we have time.
We do have time, but it costs a lot of money to drive. We'll see anyway. We'll plan that one out.
We'll work it.
But that was the idea behind it, is that we go somewhere for the really cold winter months over here. And then when it's warmer, that we just roll around the UK.
Oh, there's loads of stuff we want to see. We've not done the Hebrides in Scotland, and I've not
more
been
time around Cornwall as well, though.
Yeah, because we love it around there.
And the Lake
Devon,
District.
And Dorset again, because Dorset was amazing. So I go around there. We've not done the whole Jurassic Coast from one side to the other, so there's stuff like that would go.
I mean, a few years ago, before we were on YouTube, because I do like my driving trips, we did 2 trips in about space of about 3 years. One was John O'Groats to Land's End via Manchester, nice big loop.
Yeah.
And then we did coast to coast, sort of like east to west. So we did St David's to Great Yarmouth. And the things that you get to see on those routes, like the painted man with his willy, and the painted horse, and they're Wiltshire and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember stopping near the painted horse up on a hill, and he's like just a massive vista.
Well, actually, we stopped near the guy with his thing on the thing, and then we did all those pictures from far away where you were doing like this, looking like you were cupping his knackers, which was, you've just got to do it.
Why not? But we didn't stop though, we did, because just like... No. Let's get on.
We had 4 days to do it in. Yeah, so literally our entire married lives have been spent driving to places. Yeah. So all of the driving just doesn't faze John at all, and the passenger side doesn't faze me either. I'm alright sitting there reading. I can do that.
You're an okay passenger, quite well behaved most of the time.
Most of the time. Yeah. Getting better at the B-roll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I'll be like, John's like, camera.
Bless that. But yeah, so it's exciting, it's scary, and it's a lot of work.
Oh, we've got so much to do.
So much to pack. So this weekend, I'm currently clearing out the garage.
But if anyone wants to buy any tellies, bookcases, TV cabinets,
storage
dining
units,
tables,
office desks, office chairs.
Yep. Did I say bookcases?
Yeah.
Yeah, the sofa bed, wardrobes, all that kind of stuff. There you go.
Is it a king size bed as well?
Oh yeah, king size bed. Leather effect one with a big chunky headboard, which is great.
So if you're near Manchester and you're looking for a bit of furniture, then
come over for a brew, have a look round.
Yeah. Come and say hello, and come with an empty van and a wallet with notes.
Yes. Yeah, because he's funding our trip. But it's all good and it's all go, and it means that hopefully end of September we're going to be out the house. And shortly after that, depending on how many holidays I can accrue in the meantime, I might be stopped working, but I've got a month's notice to pop in. I've got a wedding beginning of October, somewhere else in the middle of October, and then we will be off ski, which is so exciting.
It is.
I've never been on holiday for like 12 weeks before.
I think the longest holiday we had was America last year.
In the same place anyway.
Yeah.
Because we've just you've been doing your own business for so long. We've just can't take 2 weeks off in one go. So so yeah, it's well excited.
So yeah, quite cool. If you haven't seen it already, you should have seen the last van refit video, episode 3. So that shows you everything finished almost. And there's a van tour video which hopefully it should be out a week after you see this video. It's just that, as you can imagine right now, kind of like juggling everything and letting you guys know what's going on is obviously a priority, but doing videos and van tours twice a week is probably not going to be possible for the next month or so, given that we've got to pack this place up, sell everything, find a storage place, start putting things in storage, and then obviously we've got to then work out, because we're part of a chain of 4, so between the first buyer and us there's 4 kind of parties. That's probably going to be the bit where, you know, it might be the difference between 8 and 12 weeks by working out everybody's date where they all exchange, and then we just kind of drive off in a van from the estate agents with our kind of our tail wagging away.
Yes.
And no stress about having a house anymore. So that's just the uncertainty, I think, is the other bit right now.
Yeah.
That we don't know an exact date of when our last day in the house will be, and therefore, you know, how many days is it before that last day that you don't need a bed, a sofa, a TV, a fridge, a washing machine and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we've got the van, and that's kind of like probably the biggest bonus ever.
Because I mean, even it comes down to taking the mattress out of the back and chucking it on the bedroom floor upstairs, and then we'll do that. We can take the crockery and cutlery out of there.
Like,
just a little thing. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it matters to me really whether it's 8 or 12 weeks. I mean, I want to get going and I want to get doing it all, because I'm going woo at the minute. So, but once it's done, it's just I don't like change. So once it's done, I'm going to be better.
The uncertainty bits. Today we got calls off the solicitor that says we urgently need you to verify your ID, and then we got asked multiple choice questions.
Multiple choice, I love that. The person that you are in joint application on your mortgage, which month and year was he born?
Yeah.
Multiple choice. I'm like,
yeah, and you got to say A, B, C, or D, or whatever. Yeah. So anyway, thankfully we passed that.
Yes.
Because we know who we are.
Yeah.
But it's little things like they couldn't proceed until we'd done it, and yet there was no kind of notice. It was just like, you need to do it now. And you think, how many of those points of delay are there going to be? And is that why they tell you 12 weeks? Is it more like 12 weeks?
Yeah. If
not, we're going to be at 8 weeks sitting in an empty house.
Yeah.
Waiting, you know. Come on. Come on. Oh no, the phone, they've cut us off, babe. Oh no. And that'll be us. Cause
we'll just end up watching. We'll pull the TV cabinet if we've still got it forward, and have my iPad on it watching Netflix.
Yeah.
Running off the Wi-Fi in the van, because that's the only thing we've got.
But that's obviously the situation.
First world problems as well, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and the control freakness of me.
Yeah.
Is that I want definitive deadlines, and I want those deadlines to be agreed and met. And it is just the fact that I've done my job and do what I do for so long. That's me, and that's the way I run my business and my life to the same point. If you want to see me at 10:30 in the morning, I'll be there at 10:25. And if you're not, I'll be like, but we agreed 10:30, and now it's 10:31. Where the hell are you? Because I've been here already, and that's kind of me. So I want the solicitor and everyone else to do their job. Bomb. Give us a date. Stick to the date. And in reality, houses don't go that smoothly, do they? And so.
You see how much fun it is for me to live with him? Can you see this?
That's why I'm really looking forward to going living in the van, because I'll be like, what are we doing today? Well, I don't need to set deadlines. We don't have to be anywhere. And it'd be like, we came back from Denmark, and I was so chilled, it took me a week to get into my normal routine again, because every day I was like, Denmark.
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
It was so. I mean, it was a lot of driving still, but obviously we're not going to do this much driving. But then you like driving, so it's not quite as bad. But yeah, it was brilliant, Denmark. It was a really good time. And a good glimpse.
Yeah. You like that word, don't you?
It's in the English dictionary.
I know. So there you go. So, to surmise, see you at the Boondockers.
Yes, please come. It's going to be fun. It was fab last year.
Yeah.
It'll be fab this year.
Yeah. Buy our stuff.
Yes.
either come and see us here or see us at the Boondockers and buy our stuff.
Yeah.
When we're on the road, get in touch and we'll come and help you out with anything, like van build or anything like that.
Or meet up.
Or meet up if you're out doing something and you're like, John, we're spending the week in blah blah blah, we're going to be here there now, get in touch.
Yeah.
And we'll probably do another update when we know all these deadlines, and then there'll be one that shows us waving goodbye to the house with one of those moments.
That's just me.